I'm Dr. Lydia Sosenko, practitioner of oral appliance therapy for the treatment of snoring and apnea. Today I'll be reviewing how to advance the Somnodent Avant Oral Sleep Apnea device. I'll also be discussing some basic home care instructions and cleaning the device. Please remember, if you're working with a sleep apnea dentist other than me, his or her instructions will trump mine, but these are pretty general instructions today that many other patients can benefit as well. So things to remember are definitely never advance your device if you are not comfortable with it. If you're not able to sleep through the night comfortably, or if you have prolonged discomfort either in your jaw, your teeth, definitely do not advance it, even if you are still symptomatic. On the flip side, if you are very comfortable with the current setting, but you are still experiencing snoring, possibly witnessed apneas, tired in the next morning or during the day, headaches, anything like that, if you're still experiencing symptoms and you are comfortable with your device, that's when it's time to advance your device. When you advance your device, you are not making it tighter or looser. You are bringing your jaw forward in very small increments. So what will be happening is you will be advancing your device and forward. This whole compartment along your tongue and your jaw will be going forward, forward, forward in small increments, opening up this airway more and more, and that's what you're actually doing. So you're not really changing the tightness of the device itself. So let's go over how to advance the Avant device. To advance the device, you're going to have to change these straps on this device. And to do so, it's very easy. You're going to open up the device like that. These just pop off, and then you do the same on the other side. Okay? And then at that point, you will take this band. This is fairly stiff, so you're going to kind of pull it out and slide it to that white segment right there on that edge. And that's the level that it comes out of the groove on that front area, and it snaps out. So there's a groove right there. Okay, so what you would then do is you would open up your packet, and you might have different size packets, but they will all have a series of different strap sizes. Okay, so usually you would be started at the 0 device or 0 strap size. If you are having pain and you can't tolerate the strap that you receive, you could always make it less protrusive, bringing your jaw less forward by putting it to the -1 strap. If you're not having discomfort at the current level that you got your device, then you would be going to the next strap. You would wait another few nights to up to a week or so. If you're comfortable, then you would keep progressing as long as you're never going forward more if you have any jaw pain or symptoms. Okay, so I'm going to put the strap back on that was on it because the process is the same with all of them. So to put the strap on, you would take the strap from there. You would find the white part of the strap, and you would find the groove, which is in the front, and then you'd press it in until it clips in. Once it clips in, you would then kind of scoot it around, move it towards the middle. You would get the bottom device, the flat against the flat, hold them. So that's the orientation of it. And then at that point, you would hear the snap on that side. You would hear the snap on this side, and then your device would be seated back together again. Now there are numbers on the strap, so if you forget what you have, right there, there's a M0 on it. And now it's put back together again. This is the top arch back to the bottom arch, and you would insert it just like you did when you first received the device. Now, one other component on the device that you might have tried at the beginning or you might have not there are bands that come with this device in case you want to keep your mouth more fully closed, and it would reach on those acrylic hooks on one side. And then on the other side, same thing. And then you're good to go. And you should have a whole pack of these in your kit, and that's what those bands are for. So that is the Somnodent Avant. The cleaning instructions for the Avant is use a gentle soap, liquid soap, like dishwashing soap, separate toothbrush, store it dry in the container, make sure it's rinsed really well. Don't use any kind of alcohol mouthwashes or mouth rinses, so definitely nothing with alcohol in it. And then once a week you can use the SomTabs that you got in your kit. You can also use a Polident type that are for dentures, retainers, and partials. And the instructions for this are on the sheet that was provided. So a few minutes in there with water, and then rinse it out really well, and then again store it dry in the container that this device came in, which is usually something like that with a lid on it, and store it in there. And that's how you advance the Avant by Somnodent oral sleep apnea device. Just a few other quick notes. The best time to clean your device is in the morning after you remove the device. Use a toothbrush dedicated to cleaning it, and use a mild detergent like dishwashing soap, and avoid toothpaste. They're just too abrasive, or especially mouthwashes that have alcohol in it. A few other things: you might want to keep the case by your bedstand at night in case you remove the device, and put the lid on it in case you have pets. Pets like to chew these, so be careful from dogs. You definitely want to keep them safe and away from them, especially if you remove your device at night. Also keep it away from temperature extremes, super hot or super cold cars, for example, when you're traveling. And clean it about once a week, I suggest, with the SomTabs. If those aren't available, you can use Polident tabs. I'll have the link on that in the notes section under this video. And also remember, please contact your sleep apnea dentist even if you are feeling great at your current level or after you adjust your device. 40% of the time you might need further advancements, and they can help troubleshoot that. You really want, our first step is usually to advance these straps based on home symptoms. Beyond that, we really want to confirm on an oxygen level, and we want to make sure that the apnea events have fully been controlled. And that can be done only through various testings or visits with your sleep apnea dentist and physician. So that's about it for the Somnodent Avant device. Thank you so much.